card of the week.
Yay!
Card of the week. Jim had a good idea for this.
This card is so good.
For this week's card of the week. So we were playing a bunch of a lot of Marvel Champions last weekend. In fact, we streamed Marvel Champions. Okay, and then we played it again after the stream because we lost, and we're like, no, we're going to freaking beat it.
It was so close.
Well, and we should have won on stream. Yeah, we should have won on stream.
We were one turn off.
Yeah. But the card that I want to talk about is from Nova. Okay. It is
new hero.
One of the newer heroes. Yeah. Yep. Nova's a lot of fun, but this card is an event. It is called Unleash Nova Force. Okay, it's a 1-cost event. It has a superpower trait. All right, and it says max 1 per round. You would not need to play more than 1 per round. Okay?
You're about to find out.
Yeah. So it says hero action. Until the end of the round, each time Nova defeats an enemy or removes the last threat from a scheme, ready Nova and draw 1 card. This card was tailor-made for Ultron.
100%.
So basically what happens with Ultron is he essentially turns your deck against you and turns your cards into 1/1 drones. Okay. Yep. So your cards are 1 attack, 1 scheme, 1 health drones. Okay. Nova has like 1 attack power. Okay. So, oh look, I attack with Nova to defeat one of the drones. Because I played Unleash Nova Force, I can untap, restand, and then do it again. So
and draw a card.
And draw. That's the big thing, right?
That's the
big thing, right? So we talk about resource systems, right? In Marvel Champions, your resources, your cards are your resources, right? Yeah. So the cards that you play, so Unleash Nova Force, for instance, has a 1 energy resource attached to the card, right? Yep. So I could either play the card, okay, or I could use this card for 1 energy, okay, energy resource, which is the yellow resource, okay. Yep. There's 4 different ones. I think you got mental, physical, wild, and then energy.
Yep.
Okay. So as I'm defeating all these drones, untap, attack, draw, untap. It's crazy, right? So so if I have 3 drones on my side of the board, Jim has 3 drones on his side of the board, I can defeat all 6 of them, draw 6 cards.
Mind you, there is a helmet in the deck as well.
Yeah.
That is perfect for this and Nova.
Yep. So Nova's helmet basically reads whenever you use one of Nova's basic abilities, okay, you can untap Nova's helmet. So you would the sequence would go like this, okay? If you wanted to be most efficient with your resources, okay, which I was which I was doing, okay? Okay. You tap the helmet for resource, okay?
Play a card,
right?
Let's say this card right here. Play that card.
Right. So the sequence would be you play the card first, then you pay for it, right? Yeah. So I play Unleash Nova Force, paying for it by tapping Nova's helmet, okay? All right, so Unleash Nova Force is on board. The effect is live, okay? So I attack with Nova. On attack, Nova's helmet triggers. I untap the Nova's helmet, okay? On the defeat, I untap Nova and I draw a card, okay? Yep. Now I look at the cards in my hand. Okay, how can I use this resource now, okay? The thing with Nova, with Nova is his helmet, you can tap it for a wild resource, and a lot of Nova's cards are 2 cost, but if you pay for it with a wild resource, that wild counts as 2. So I can use the helmet as 2 resources for a lot of Nova's cards, okay? So that's what I was doing, right? Because I did not want to attack without being able to untap the helmet, okay? Because again, it's all about being as efficient with your resources as you possibly can.
Yeah, because it's going to untap anyway.
Right.
Try and find something to do with it.
Correct. So, and Unleash Nova Force, like basically what I was doing is there's another card, Miss Marvel, okay, signature ally in the deck. When you play an event, you can essentially tap Miss Marvel, deal a damage to her, and then return that event to your hand. So every turn, boom, 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 Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, super crazy. I don't know if I'd say best card in his deck, but probably
It was really good.
especially against Ultron.
Yeah, it was really
stupidly good.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why I'm like 100%. That is straight up for Ultron, because every turn I'm drawing like 6 cards.
Yeah.
Because every villain phase, it's like there's multiple drones coming out, and I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah,
Sick.
And the first time we played it, Dan was just like blowing up everything on the board. But the cards I had, it was like when you kill something on the board, I get more of these progress counters, and that's how I make my character stronger as progress counters. I'm like,
I can't do anything,
progress
Dan.
counters. Yeah, I think that could have also been the reason we didn't win the game.
Well, because we weren't doing it cooperatively.
Yeah. But then
I was
we
just
did
having fun going off.
Yeah, and I was having fun watching you go off. I'm like, this is nuts, dude. I'm doing nothing, but this is crazy.
Yeah.
And so, but the second game, like Dan was allowing me to pretty much destroy. I just needed like one thing, really. And then it was like, all right, I'm getting progress counters now. Yeah. And then I kind of just like start popping off.
Yeah.
I drop bombs that game, which is the name of the deck, Dive Bomb.
Yeah. So, that the Unleashed Nova Force is a pretty sick card in Nova's kit, that's for sure.